Hello, Mega Thirstinator here, and I'm back with yet another review, 5th time this week. So, the game I'm reviewing today is Lava Dragon. And it's where the first knight to climb to the top of the volcano and summon the Lava Dragon wins. So, here's the stuff that we have to get used to here. There's the dragon, lava blocks. This is the gray level, and that's the brown level. These are the move steps. These are all the knights. So, and there's two back here as well. There's the Lego dice. This thing here is lava stick. And what's in here, these are all the movement squares. So you'll know why the dice mostly bear red dot, nothing but red dots in a second. So let's just get down to the rules here. Okay, for the sides without movement squares, you place one of your movement squares to the side of the Lego dice you rolled, and move your knight one step on the volcano. You can decide whether to move your knight or not. But the thing is, though, my version of the game, I have all players move their knights when their color comes up on certain games that have this ability. And for sides with movement squares, you place one of your movement squares onto the side of the Lego dice you rolled, if there is space remaining, and if you still have movement squares left, and all players' movement squares showing on the side of the Lego dice rolled can move their knights, starting with the player who rolled and continuing clockwise. Players move their knight one step for each movement square on the side of the Lego dice rolled. Knights cannot stand on top of each other, cannot stand on top of other knights, or climb over them. Now, sides with the orange volcano tile. You move one lava block anywhere on the volcano to block the other players. Once the lava block is placed, starting with the player rolled and continuing clockwise, players move their knight one step for each movement square on the side of the Lego dice rolled. Knights cannot move on top of or over lava blocks. Here's some examples of how movement squares function when the red players rolled or added a red movement square to the Lego dice. So, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see it. The words are kind of blurry though, so I'll just tell you what they say. The red player moves one step, red player moves two steps. Red player places one lava block, moves one step, then the blue player moves one step. Red player moves two steps, and blue and yellow players move one step each. Now okay, so even if you did see them work on the volcano, I decided to give out some real examples on there. Moving knights on the volcano. Each movement square allows a player to roll an orange volcano tile in his or... Oh, never mind. That's winning the game. So, moving knights on the volcano. Each movement square allows a player to either move his or her knight one step horizontally along the same level of the volcano, or climb up one level up the volcano. For example, move from a brown level to a gray level, or from a gray level to a brown level. Knights can only climb one level per movement square. Okay, one dot equals... Okay, one dot on this example here equals a step. Knights cannot be moved diagonally. So, now, winning the game. Now, the first player to roll an orange volcano tile when his or her knight is standing on one of the highest points of the volcano wins the game. The winning player places his or her knight on the lava dragon and flies off victoriously. Now, if the player at the highest point does not roll an orange volcano tile, the game continues with the other players climbing according to the rules that I mentioned earlier. Okay, but the player that got knocked off the volcano, my version of play is that it gets knocked off the volcano, kind of like in Ramses' Pyramid. Only instead of a mummy, there's a dragon. So let's get down to the changes. Like, for example, this tile here is Volcanic Explosion. Players now have two options when rolling orange. Move one lava block anywhere on the volcano to block other players, or you use the lava stick by pushing it through the volcano to knock a knight off the volcano. The knight returns to its starting position at the beginning of the game. So like that. Once the lava stick or lava block has been used, starting if the player rolled and continuing clockwise, players move their knight one step for each movement square on the side of the Lego dice rolled. And now there's here's another one. This here, the brown tile climbing rope. You add one brown tile to one side of the Lego dice. When rolling brown, the player can take his knight up one or more levels on a smooth side of the volcano if there is a free space available to climb to, including the highest point of the volcano to face the lava dragon. The yellow arrows on the illustration here show to the right indicate where the climbing rope takes the knight up two more levels on the smooth wall. Once the climbing rope has been used, starting if the player rolled and continuing clockwise, players move their knight one step for each movement square on the side of the Lego dice roll. Like, take this for like that. So anyways, that's my review, so Make a Thirstinator signing off.